Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. So yeah, happy Saturday morning. We're just going to be doing some random development stuff. We'll be continuing on with some of the visual work that we were doing yesterday. Probably we'll also be doing some balancing, playtesting, that kind of thing. Maybe we'll add some new content to maybe another artifact or enchant or something like that. So we'll see where our hearts lead us today. But before we get into that, I want to remind everyone that Alchemortis, which is the game I'm working on right now, is available for wishlisting on Steam. So go ahead and wishlist it. And also I have my Udemy courses available for sale. This one is the online co-op multiplayer course. So if that's something that you've been interested in learning, I think this is a great opportunity to do so. And of course, purchasing the courses helps me out a lot. So definitely appreciate you checking those out. And yeah, I've got other courses as well. They're linked in the description below. So yeah, that's basically it for the ads. And again, the Alchemortis playtest is going to be coming out relatively soon, within the next couple of weeks. So make sure to follow me wherever you want to be notified of that. I'll be posting everywhere. I'll send out emails so you can join my email list at firebelly.com. I'll post a video on this channel, all that good stuff. So as long as you're following me somewhere, you should receive notification when the playtest is available. All right. So let's say hello to everyone. Adam, welcome. Good morning to you. Third. Coffee Slurp, welcome. Monkey Software, welcome back, I should say. Hello, Sam Studio, welcome back. Zeroth, Meep stole Adam's joke from a couple days ago. Cinema Time, welcome back. Always good to see you. Hello, Real Cruda, good to see you. Happy Saturday morning to you as well. Made a whole prototype for an arena deck builder, but I'm feeling like I want to change everything again. Well, if it's not working, it's not working, right? Sometimes you do need to change things. An arena deck builder sounds very intriguing, though. That was negative third. Oh, okay. Never mind. Negative third, okay. Would negative third be you were the third to last person on the last stream? Is that what that would be? 3 p.m. here, afternoon. Okay. Gotcha. So, I guess you're 5 hours ahead of me then. You, are you on GMT? Greenwich Mean Time? Anyway. So what are we doing? So there's the environment art here in the event. Wait. Game UI. So remember, I was dealing with the issue of how do I show this environment art and the fog down here without it immediately appearing, because my fade shader doesn't quite work for this. It's just going to make it appear instantly, which is not going to be great. We probably want to skip all this. My full body had a spasm last night. Now my neck is sore. Wow. Oh, that's funny. It's just a sentence you don't typically hear. But anyway, hello, Calcipod. Welcome. Good to see you again. So yeah, we got the fog moving down here, and we've got the fog moving up here. And we're going to want to fade this in because right now it is not appearing correctly. So it's just appearing immediately. So I've put this noise fade rect here, which is, I'm gonna steal something. I have the announcement reveal shader, which is just a noise dissolve. The unfortunate thing is that this is a canvas group shader. So this is using the screen texture. So I'm gonna want to copy this basically. So I'm gonna want to duplicate this. Let's do noise reveal. Okay. And then let's go ahead and on this noise fade rect, we'll do, where's my material? Here. Noise reveal.gd shader. We need the noise texture. New noise texture, seamless. Okay, we'll start with that. Okay. And now in the noise fade rect, this noise reveal will close others. We have to change this. Actually, I'm not even sure if I need to sample this. Well, we'll just go ahead and do that anyway. Oops. Okay. Is that it? Did I change it? Okay, that's cool. So let's just change the noise texture then a little bit. Let's change the frequency. I think that works. We'll see how it works in game, but that's basically it. So now what I need to do is when we enter the game UI here, well, let me think. We don't actually have anywhere where this game UI is being revealed. So game UI.visible. I'm gonna need to coordinate this a little bit better. So when an event ends, where's the show map being shown? So that's boss. Let's see. Create event state machine context. On enemy board died. On event state machine finished. Change state map. So we change into the map state. I need to coordinate this a little bit better so I can do some animations in between those transitions there. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. So this just appears. Okay, well, there's going to need to be some coordination here. This map entered signal, I think, is used by the drawer UI. Yeah, so I think what I probably need to do is... This might be trickier than I thought it was going to be. Let's just start with the fade-in scenario, I guess. This is called in 3 different places. My body's just giving up on me. Just finished speed watching the networking course. Oh, very nice. How was it? Even if I was decently experienced with stuff already, it was always great to see how you do things. Learned quite a few new neat tricks about Godot as well, so thanks for that. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for taking it, the course. Hello, V. Welcome back. Hello, Lincoln Pepper. Always good to see you. I saw a funny comparison from like 10 and 40. At 10, you fall off the monkey bars and you are fine. At 40, you scoop ice cream and that's a little too frozen and everything hurts. I don't want to preach, but doing any form of exercising helps a lot with getting older troubles, talking from experience. Yeah, I should probably start exercising. Oh well. There's no time for exercise. Games must be built. Shoot, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Game map fade out. So I think this should probably be... I almost feel like... I should probably do something like private async task show game UI. Await game map dot fade out. Await game UI dot fade in. Something like that. I'm not honestly sure how this is going to work, but public void fade in. This needs to be a task as well. So this is the part where I need to set a tween. Private color rect noise fade rect tween property noise fade rect dot material shader parameter slash progress. We're going to want to set the parameter Noise fade rec dot material as shader material sets shader parameter progress. No. Static. Okay, progress, and then we can do shader progress here. So I want to set the shader parameter to 1 to start. Create the tween, do that. I don't think we care about the easings necessarily. Await to signal tween dot signal name dot finished. I think that's all we need to do. So we wait game map fade out, game UI fade in. Okay, and then we want to do the reverse, right? Private async task hide, or no, let's do show map instead. We'll do await game UI dot fade out. Oh, and the other thing that we're going to want to do is in the game UI here, tween dot tween action. No. Visible is equal to true. Okay, let's do a fade out now. We're going to set the shader parameter progress to 0. We want to go to 1, and then tween dot tween action visible is equal to false. Cool. We're going to get rid of these things. I think that's going to work. Emit signal map entered. This might need to change here, but we'll handle that in a second. Enter state combat setup. Show game UI. Enter state event. Oh, maybe we're going to do it async. Game map dot fade out. We don't want to do this. Okay. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Probably going to break something. Does curling a beer stein count as exercise? 30 minutes a day is plenty of exercise or die of heart disease. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that didn't work at all. Something's funky. I busted my lower back pretty bad 2 years ago. Couldn't even sleep from the pain. 1.5 years of proper working out later, and I'm pain-free and even a bit more flexible. It's crazy. I'm 29. Yeah, I should do... Well, One of my favorite things to do when fall rolls around, which is coming up soon, is to go on hikes through the woods. So I think I'll be doing that quite a bit, but I don't know, I should do more. I'm 30. My life is basically over. My body's gonna start breaking down. It's fine. Okay, let's see. I do sit on the chair most of the day, so I gotta compensate. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, good luck with that, Adam York. I hope you accomplish your goals. Man, this is all kinds of funky. Auto-resolve. Yeah, that's not working well. I think the problem is that the drawer is being collapsed before the fade happens. So I think I need to not collapse the drawer. So emit signal, let's see. Emit signal map entered. I wonder if I can just do this here. Await show map and then do all this logic here. That might fix it, but let's see. Which of your games do you consider the most difficult to develop at the moment? Probably this game. This game is probably the most... Yeah, I don't know what you would call it. Sophisticated, technically. So it's probably the most difficult. Man, what is going on even? I think I need to break this up into even more... I need to break this up a little bit more, I think. What is even... I don't even know what's going on here. Let's see. What is going on? That initial load is all wrong. Yeah, so the problem is... On event entered. I think what I can do is I can do, I don't know, action. What do I want to call this? I don't know. I just call this action. Action here. Action here. So what I'm calling show map, what I want to do is I want to do this. I think. Oh man. This is a mess. I need to think of a better way of doing this. I just want to see if this will work though. Wait a minute. Oh. Shoot. This is not going to work. I need a different way of transitioning these screens. Welp. Wow, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I can't really transition these screens very easily because there's all kinds of data being set up. There's going to be an order of operations issue. I can't emit this here. I almost need to break this up. Oh, man. Okay. Let's revert this. We're not going to do that anymore. I think I'm just going to have to create new methods here. Async task, hide game UI. Fade out. Oh, wait. Show game UI. Yeah. Game UI fade in. Game map fade in. Await. Game UI dot fade out. No. Await. Hide game UI. Emit this signal. Await. Show map. Await. Hide map. Do this. Now down here, we do want to do this at the end. So I think what I'm going to do is await hide map, do all this creation stuff, await show game UI, I actually don't know what order I want to do that in. Maybe that order is fine. I don't know. Interstate combat setup. Await hide map. Okay, let's see if that does anything. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll see. I was lucky enough to buy a standing desk. It's literally life-changing. I got one at work, and then I learned how amazing they are. Excuse me. I have it up during my workday, so I'm never tempted to sit down and get sucked into Facebook or Insta, yeah. When I put it back down to sit mode, kind of signals the end of my workday. Minus the 2 hours I watch the stream, of course, but that's the time I'm responding to customers or doing mock-ups or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. I use my standing desk with a mini treadmill. Nice. Very cool. I wasn't paying attention. Let's skip. Okay, that looks okay, except for the fact that the map is flickering now. Why is the map flickering? Do I still have a visible being set? Game, a map. Why is it flickering now? So when we finish the combat, on enemy board died, emit combat ending. What in the heck is going on? Interstate combat victory. Here we go. So we're changing to the state map in here. Hide game UI, emit signal map entered, show map. Game map fade in. What? Why is it flickering? It should be flickering. Prototype I made is basically a Clash Royale clone. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's cool. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. I'm very stumped. So that fades out. The map starts to fade in and then it fades in again. Oh, maybe it's because of... Am I doing something in the interstate map? I'm in the wrong spot. Hide game UI, show map. Oh, is this happening? Hide game UI is only being called there. But show map, where is this being called? It's only being called there as well. So what in the heck? Oh, it visited undiscovered node, await game map fade in. Ah, there's a fade in happening here too. I think that's what I need to do. I kind of want to move this. Here. Is that going to work? Let's see. Oh, that's not right. Well, we can see if it works from this point onward. Something's weird. Now, why is the fog of war flickering? Oh my goodness, this is too much, too much. Why is it doing that? Oh goodness. Okay, it seems to be working for the most part, but I think in here, I do need to set game UI visible equal to false. That will fix that initial state. Okay, so we're back to normal on the initial state. That fade in looks okay. Now I got to deal with that. Why is that happening? So it's probably happening in the interstate map here. Highlight visitable nodes. What was this before? Let's see. It was showing the map and then it was highlighting the visible nodes before. What does that do? Emit signal node revealed. I wonder, is this triggering a problem here? Hold on a second. So it's definitely, the reason it's flickering is because it's not updating the map state until it calls this, but it's awaiting for that. But I don't know. I just don't know why it's even flickering in the first place. You see it kind of removes. Why is it doing that? Is this being called in multiple places? No. Does it get fixed if I do this? Hello, Neozoid. Welcome back. Hello, Rin. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Oh man, I was not expecting to get stumped on this basic stuff here, but let's see. I can't skip the booster, that's all right. Okay, so that seems to work, but I would rather figure out why it's breaking to begin with. Highlight visitable nodes, current run map node. So that highlight visitable nodes was happening after the show map or before the show map. Interesting. Why do I need to do that? I don't understand that. I have to put this here, I guess. for it to work, but why? I don't know why it matters whether I call it there or if I call it where it was. Very interesting, very interesting. Oh, I have a bunch of errors. Attempted to remove input lock when none was present. Why does it shrink? I don't understand that. Hold on a second. We're gonna do this. Await get tree dot create timer. Let's do 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, interesting. So that timer, so the fog doesn't contract. So the problem is that fog is contracting for some reason. Why is that fog contracting? The fog of war. So the timer has nothing to do with it. So I set up a 2-second timer before the next fog region gets revealed. And what I'm seeing is that the timer does nothing for 2 seconds and then the area shrinks and then it grows. That doesn't make any sense. So there's something happening in here that is causing it to shrink, but then it animates correctly. Setup validity, that's fine. Emit signal node revealed. What happens if I get rid of this? Am I still going to see the contraction if I get rid of that node revealed signal? Oops. That breaks it. What is even going on? Let's see. Is revealed nodes contains. So highlight visitable nodes. So I'm iterating over all the nodes in the map. I'm checking if the node is already revealed. I'm checking that the distance to the node that we're looking at is less than or equal to 3. This setup validity is just making it clickable or not. So that's not relevant. If it's visible, which means it's within the fog radius reveal, and it's not revealed, then we're going ahead and adding it to the revealed node set, setting it to revealed, and emitting that signal node revealed. And then the map container is listening to that, or no, the game map is listening to that on node revealed. It's adding the revealed position of the run map node's position, iterating all the connections, checking if its connected node is revealed. If so, it's placing another revealed position halfway between it to illuminate the roads. Fog of War texture, add revealed position. Reveal scale tween method. Revealed position to scale. Wow, I have no idea why this is happening. That's very peculiar. I'm literally just at a complete loss for what even is possibly happening here. So all of these are revealed, which means that this fog texture should not change fundamentally. I go in here, I skip this. Is it related? It's got to be related to the tween in some way. Because the new revealed positions are being added after that delay that I hard-coded here. And it's when those positions get revealed that the fog shrinks. I should also round this. I'm almost wondering if I'm adding... This is the only thing I can really think of, but I don't know why this would be a problem. Maybe if I'm adding multiple of the same positions, for some reason it's... Oh, maybe that's why. If I'm adding multiple positions, multiple of the same positions here, the tween is being logged inside of a dictionary. So if I inadvertently put two reveal points, or if I create two reveals that are on the same point, then what happens is it resets the tween for it. I think that might be what's happening. So if I change this, let's change this to a hash set. We'll change that to a hash set, and we've got a dictionary here. I'm just gonna skip adding a revealed position if it's not in the hash set. So if revealed positions.contains position, then we're just going to return. Let's see what that does. Is it your shader? I don't think so. No, the shader is just drawing stuff. Problem is that isn't that it's shrinking, so that's the full size first, because it's going full size, then small, then animates full size again. Yeah. What are we working on today? We're just doing some visual improvements, basically trying to get these screen transitions to work well. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Hello, Snupbill. Welcome back. Always good to see you. Yummers, that message we always look forward to. I think I fixed it. The problem is that if I was adding multiple positions to the reveal, it was resetting the tween for the already existing position. So yeah, that looks fine now. Okay, let's get rid of that hard-coded timer there. We should be okay now, I think. Hello, Nalgia. How do you structure your game? That's a very big question. Do you have a specific context that you're looking for? Like, are you looking at the file structure organization or the code structure? Game is looking juicy. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Okay, that seems to be working well. Now, I think it's always adding 0.5 for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, it's always adding 0.5, so there's another issue here. Oh, because I'm setting visited here, right. So I need to... put the visited after this. Which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Or I guess I don't need to do that. What I could do is I could do this. Var visited wanted level is equal to current run map node dot wanted level. That'll work. So now I should see 1.28 here. As the notoriety, it's the notoriety system. Okay, good. That fade in, fade out looks pretty good too, I think. So there's a bunch of issues to figure out. The skip button is not visible, and this is just leaving a big empty spot here. So I'm probably going to need to hide that fully. And I don't know why the skip button is not appearing. That's kind of concerning. That's kind of concerning. I hope I don't have a bigger issue here, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. I'm just going to keep clicking away until we get to the boss fight. Yep, just going to keep clicking away until we get to the boss fight. Oh, I can click the skip button multiple times. We'll get there. File organization. Well, it's pretty simple. I just keep assets like audio and images in an assets directory, and then I have a separate scripts directory, and I have a separate scenes directory. The scripts and scenes directories mimic each other in terms of their file structure for the most part, but I have a lot of scripts in this game that are not explicitly attached to scenes, and so that's why I separate the scripts and the scenes from each other, is because I can't really co-locate the scripts with the scenes without also having a separate scenes directory for those scripts that don't match up to scenes, if that makes sense. So I just kind of separate everything at the root level by type, and then I match the file structures as closely as possible. Okay. That seems to work just fine. Goodness gracious, okay. Add game UI transition. I'm for some reason still editing my GMTK video, and the jam ended a while ago. Editing is very tedious, it takes a while. Interesting background art, thank you. Can make a testing tool for activating the boss fight. Yeah, I could, yeah, I just haven't gotten around to that. Haven't gotten around to that yet. Okay, I need a quick 3-minute break, and when I come back, we have some issues to resolve with the UI still. The things that I pointed out, the skip button not being visible, and then this inventory toggle button here, it just fades out, but it doesn't get made invisible, so I'm gonna need to make it invisible when it fades out, so that it doesn't create this big black area on the background. And then yeah, the skip button, I'm kind of concerned about that, because it's a canvas layer ordering issue. I'm sort of playing whack-a-mole with all my canvas layer positions or priorities, so we're gonna have to figure that out, but I'll be right back in 3 minutes and we will continue on with those fixes. Hello, I'm back. Someone click the like button. I want to see if it goes up live. I guess it doesn't update live, but nice work, 11 people. Thank you, thank you. I had to refresh the page to check. Hello, Blake. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's fix these UI issues. The one I want to start with is this drawer UI. Where's that toggle button? Am I fading this out anywhere? Let's see. Hide toggle button. Visual utilities fade out. Toggle button icon. Is it enough to make this async? And then we can await this. And then say toggle button dot visible is equal to false. I think that will be enough. Let's see. That looks kind of weird. How it just blips out of existence. What am I gonna do about that? What am I gonna do about that? Where's my toggle button here? Well, I think, unfortunately, instead of fading the toggle button out, I might just have to slide it behind the drawer. Would that even work? That should work. But I'm gonna need a pass-through control here. Okay, so now when we hide the toggle button, we're just gonna need to slide it behind. So instead of setting the visibility here and instead of fading it out, we're going to need to tween it. So var tween is equal to create tween. Tween.tween position. Does this work for... Yeah. Tween position of the toggle button. To position vector2.left times toggle button dot size. We could do 0.5, I suppose, and then we'll do tween position. Oh, we got to create a new tween here to vector 2.0. We can get rid of this async. Let's see what that does. Hopefully that looks fine. Yeah, that looks okay. I think it just needs to be... Well, we could do set ease. Set transition, tween.transition type cubic, and then we'll do the same here. We'll do it out. Cool. Let's take a look at that. Did you see that Vood Loop made it into the GMTK video? I did, yeah. That was great. Vood Loop is a great game, so very happy for that. Is it better for a game like this to be mostly control nodes? Yeah, whether you use a control node or not is going to be highly dependent on whether it makes your life easier or not. I mean, I think that's really the way that you should think about all the nodes, is like use the node that makes your life the easiest, right? And if that happens to be a control node, then use a control node. And if it happens to be a sprite or other Node2D, then use Node2D. So if you're doing layout stuff like I am with this drawer UI here, obviously you're going to get basically free layout with using control nodes, right? But there are some elements that I use sprites for, right? I could use a text direct, but I didn't want to deal with like the sizing and the scaling of the text direct. So I just slapped a sprite as a child of the toggle button here. And that's just easier because then I don't have to deal with any of the weird control sizing and anchors and whatnot. I could just slap that icon right in the middle and be done with it. And then for more complicated elements like the combat widget, a lot of this is control nodes, but a lot of it also is just sprites, you know? So it's not really a question of what you should do or being dogmatic about it. It's just use the tool that's going to most effectively get the job done. And so if you're mixing, you know, sprites and control nodes, but that's making your life easier, then do that, right? I think that works great. That hiding the toggle button behind the drawer like that. Because then I don't have to worry about that weird fade out behavior against the sky. Cool. All right. So that's working good. Okay, now we got to figure out why in the heck that skip button is not working. So let's see if I can just figure this out without running the game. So the event camera here, this has a layer of 10, and this is where all of those things are being drawn. And then the skip button, skip event button, this has a layer of 10 as well. So what's happening is probably the skip button is being drawn behind it for whatever reason. So I'm just going to bump that layer up to 11, and I wonder if that's going to fix it. Also, I haven't yet seen what that skip button looks like against that black or that blue background, so... Oh, that looks pretty good. Doesn't look terrible. I may want to outline that. Oh, I don't think my skip button... Yeah, my skip event button is not using the clickable control. It's just using a normal control, so maybe I should refactor that. Also, this is still using the outline here, so let's get rid of that. And then in the canvas group here, we can change this control. Let's change this type to a clickable control, like so. And then we've got the skip label and skip disallowed label. Oh, well, that's going to be an interesting one, but we'll figure that out later. This control here, canvas group. Okay. So this is a clickable control now. This needs to have the outline target of canvas group set. Okay, let's take a look at the skip event button now. This needs to turn into a clickable control. We don't need any of this anymore. Actually, I probably will need this. Clickable control dot hover entered. Clickable control custom minimum size. That's probably okay. We're going to do clickable control dot disable or add mouse, add input lock here. We'll play in tween dot tween action clickable control dot remove input lock. Okay. Then we don't need this here. We can just add clickable control dot add input lock there. And then the play out clickable control dot add input lock. This unhighlight is no longer necessary. Well, maybe it is. We'll call it hide labels instead. Show labels. Okay, so is invalid. We're gonna need to change this to add skippable validator. We're probably gonna want to do this instead. Clickable control dot add clickable validator. Can I just do this? Func bool validator, what is this? It's the same thing. Why doesn't it like that? Cannot convert from skip validator to system func bool. Fine. we no longer need this list of skip validators, actually. Is there a way that I can check if it's valid? Let's see. Public. We're going to add a new method to this clickable control here. Public bool is click, or maybe can accept click or something. Return not is mouse input disabled. And, well, is click valid. Let's just do this. Clickable validators dot all. Cool. And then anywhere where we're using that, clickable validators, if not, is click valid. Okay, I think that's basically it. Is that it for everywhere the clickable validators is being used here? Yeah. Okay, so is invalid is equal to not. Clickable control dot is click valid. Cool. Handle click. We're gonna do this canvas group dot play invalid shake tween, or no, dot shake in create invalid shake tween. There we go. Return. Cool. And then what else? Maybe I should do an announcement here. Announcement. Am I not creating an announcement? That's fine. I'm sure I broke something, but we'll figure it out. Let's find out. Oh, am I still? I think I'm still getting a reference to the highlight that was here before. Yeah, outline. Get rid of that. Oh, do I still have outline in here? Right. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Oh, I still have a to-do message in here. Okay, well, we'll handle that later. All right, let's see what that does. How many wish lists does Alchemortis have right now? It's 175 when I checked it yesterday, which is great because I haven't really even started marketing the game yet, you know? Which is pretty good. So basically just the stream viewers and anyone on my X account that saw it. Okay, that's not working, but that's okay. Why is that click not being handled? Oh, it's not even working at all. Why isn't that working? Oh, I'm not listening for the clicked signal, am I? Clickable control dot clicked plus equals on clicked. Okay. Vood loop, yes, yeah, vood loop was great. what's going to be the marketing strategy? Basically just doing the play tests, doing YouTube devlogs, you know, the same usual. Get some creators to play it. Maybe, I mean, I would love if some creators like participated in a play test too. That would be nice. Oh, that's going to be a problem now too. Maybe this just doesn't need to fade out anymore. Let's just not fade that out. Because it's just going to be obscured by the fade out anyway, so we don't even need that. Oh, why does it disappear? Uh-oh. Maybe I need to make it tween out instead. Is it disappearing because... Oh yeah, because that's being freed. Oh, interesting. So I am going to need to change play out here. Var tween is equal to create tween. Tween.tween property. Canvas group. Now let's just do tween position. Canvas group, clickable control dot custom minimum size times vector 2 dot right over half a second in cubic await. Yeah, we'll do await to signal tween finished. Let's see what that does. Oh, all the workarounds I need to do to make this all look good. Oh, it didn't go all the way out. Okay, let's just do... We'll just do another 16 pixels. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. And now it needs to be played out as well. Oh, man. Oh, I think I just need to move this outside. Yeah, I think that's it. A short series explaining the game in each card. Trust I'm marketing guru and you don't even have to buy my course for success in 10 steps. Are you a marketing guru for real or no? But yeah, I could do some shorts for sure. I've never made shorts before, so I'd have to figure that out. Okay, that works. I was joking. Oh, gotcha. Okay. You never know. We've got all kinds of people with different skill sets in this chat, so... Okay, rework, skip button to use, clickable control. So I've been working on this other branch. I think we're pretty much all in agreement that the environmental art looks better than just the plain background, right? I'm not done with the environmental art. I need to finish up like adding other stuff along here, but I think that's okay for now. It's going in the right direction, so I think I'm going to merge this back into master here, which means I have to close Godot. So let me do that real quick. Pull that down. Okay. Git fetch prune. And now we open up Godot again. So what should we do next? It looks better, but it does come across as a placeholder. Yeah, I mean, it's not, the art is not done, so. First, I don't know if you're first, Emerson, but good morning to you. All right, let's just give it, let's give the game a playthrough now. Make sure I didn't inadvertently break anything. Let's turn those back off. Turn off generate test map. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Cool. Let's go for... Oh, look at that. Got a couple of nice upgrades already. Increase health. Go here. Let's do minions. I should probably put those on my card, or my board rather. Got a lot of big minions right there. Oh, another board size increase. Let's do it. Okay. Combat. Do I have room to put one of these big guys here? Let's do this. Oh, wait. Squid. Yes, I haven't really used the squid before. Let's do it. Squid build. Squid build. Oh my gosh. The squid is pretty strong. It does 5 poison 4 times. I might have to nerf the poison across the board because it does do a lot of damage over time. Ritual cards. Oh, interesting. If I could get the rat on the board, because the rat duplicates poison abilities. Alchemy. Ooh, let's try this. Let's do it. Candle, rat. Come on, give me a 1x1. Copies the poison abilities of up to 1 adjacent card. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. It's copying all the poisons. Oh my gosh, that's broken. That's so broken. Can we get an echo? Can we get an echo? Okay. Converts all damage. All poison applied is increased by 1. Thank you. Okay, let's fight some dogs. Goodness gracious. Wait, did that even... Oh yeah, the candle... Wait a minute. Candle has an 8-turn cooldown. This has a 12-turn cooldown. So the candle's going first now. Oh, this is broken. This is so broken. Increase health by 25. Let's do that. Booster. Are we going to have SFX for the playtest? Yes. Yeah, there will be sound. There's already... The sound effects are mostly in the game. So yeah, the playtest will have sound effects and music. Increase the board size again. Ooh, look at this. Wait a minute. Put this like this, and then put that here. Ooh. We're doing poison build. I'm just gonna get rid of this skeleton actually. Well, I guess it makes sense to keep the skeleton there because I can't fit anything else there. Upgrade card. Let's upgrade the candle. Oh, what the heck happened there? Copies the poison abilities of up to 2 adjacent cards. Oh my gosh. So wait, is this working? Oh my goodness. Apply 6 poison. Oh, it upgraded all the copied abilities too. Oh, no. Wow, that's a beefy candle. Wow. I might have to nerf the poison, but it's okay. Hello, Rookie Tookie. Welcome back. Always good to see you. Can we enchant the candle? Wait, what is this? All poison applied is increased by 1. Poison build. Oh, it's boss time. I wasn't even paying attention. Come on, boss. Let's see what you got. 37 poison. Oh my gosh. Get wrecked, boss. Oh, wow. That was a very broken build. It's only because I got enough. Well, I got very lucky, actually. So I got the squid very early on. Then I got a bunch of board size increases early on so I could put the squid on the board. And then I got the candle and the rat, so I was able to alchemize those 2 things. I was lucky enough to get a candle out of that, so it could still fit on the board. Yeah, that was nuts. That was very nuts. Let's go again. That was really fun, actually. That realization that I was just going to break the game right there. I just have to make sure that can't happen too much, because then it trivializes the game. But if you have a run like that every once in a while, it's pretty good. And again, I might nerf the poison because, again, the way the poison works is that it deals damage equal to the poison stacks. And then it decrements the stat count by 1. So that means if you've got 25 poison stacks, it does 25 damage one turn, then 24 damage the next turn, then 23 damage, which obviously is like after 2 or 3 turns, you've basically done, 70 plus damage, which is quite a lot of DPS. So I think if I just tone down the poison numbers across the game, you can still stack it and get lots of damage out of it. But, if you have 8 poison stacks, that's going to do more damage than 8 raw physical damage, right? Because then it does 8, 7, 6, 5. And that's why that enchantment, that increase all poison damage by 1, increasing poison damage or poison stacks applied by 1 doesn't sound like a lot, but what you're essentially doing is you're banking that damage over time. What's happening with the fog to your right? Which one? The fog of war or this over here? I think the bottom fog just moves very slow, if that's what you're talking about. Wild Frost does poison like that too. Definitely need to limit the poison stack you give. Yeah. I think I just need to tone down the poison a little bit. But maybe I'll leave it the way it is for the playtest and see what people say. Are you talking about this little section here? I don't know which section you're talking about with the Fog of War. Yeah, so that's just an area where none of the revealed has quite revealed that. Because the way that the revealing works is it places a radial gradient texture on points on the map. So it puts a texture here, it puts a texture here, and then halfway through the road. And there are going to be zones where they don't quite overlap enough to fully reveal it, but that's fine. Downsizing strong cards through alchemy seems to be the best strategy. Yeah, I think it is the best strategy, But the thing you have to remember too is that you're not guaranteed to get any particular alchemical outcome. So it's possible that you could throw a strong card into the alchemy and like the output cards are just super weak because it shows none of the strong cards' abilities. So that's a possibility that you have to contend with. So it's not, yeah, that is a good strategy, but there's a risk that you just lose the strong card and you just lose power. You know what I mean? Let's do board size increase. Funeral Pyre. I want to try a fire build at some point, but requires that I get fire cards, although apply 7 fire per card that applies fire. Let's alchemize that with this. Let's see if I get that. I mean, I should get that actually. Oh, see, I didn't get a small card output from that alchemy. I just got a stronger Funeral Pyre, which doesn't help me because I was trying to downsize it, but the downsizing didn't work. So now I'm not able to utilize that. Ooh, Phoenix. Son of a biscuit. If we're doing fire build, then I'm going to get rid of that guy, get rid of this, get rid of that. Phoenix, mosquitoes. We'll sell that. Let's go this way. Goodbye. Put crit chance on the Phoenix. I want to use the Phoenix. Maybe let's just put him on the board for now. Are there any other... Okay, increase board size. I need that. So let's go... That's an expensive one, so I'm going to avoid that. We'll go this way. Maybe alchemize this with the skeleton. Dang it. That did not do what I wanted it to do. Although this has more damage now, so that's good. Nice. Phoenix coming in clutch. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's put this guy here. I need my board to be big enough to put the Funeral Pyre. So let's go max health. Let's grab the biggest one. Here. Upgrade that. Cool. So I should have enough room for the Funeral Pyre now. Projects to adjacent cards, heal 8. So let's do that. Apply 7 fire per card that applies fire. So that's going to be 14 fire here, 4 fire there, 22 fire twice. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, we could do another board size increase down here. But I probably need... Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to enchant here. Echo. Oh, wait. I don't want to put Echo on the Phoenix because then that means it's just going to become exhausted immediately. Although that's probably okay. It's probably better to put Echo on a card that can go indefinitely, though. So let's put Echo on that. Yeah. Here we go. Fire build. Fire build is shaping up. Ritual cards. Oh, another candle. Yes. Fire build. So this one, yeah, since it applies fire, it's going to trigger this Funeral Pyre. Excellent. Good, good. Okay, do I have room to restructure some things here? We can put that guy there. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can I fit the marionette on this board? I don't think so, right? Oh, I can. Wow. So the marionette now is going to deal 12 damage. Sweet. Let's go fight this guy. This is looking pretty good. Fire build. Boom. Yes. Okay, what are we going to upgrade? Probably the funeral pyre. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a good build too. Another board upgrade. Boss time though. Okay, let's do it. 89 fire damage, nice. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage though. Dang. Oh, I'm healing a lot though. Because the funeral pyre has that heal on it. Oh, this is a close one. We did it though. We won. Woo! Nice. Fire build. Fire build with the fire build. Fire buildy. Just like playing with fire, yeah. This genuinely looks so fun. It's very fun. I think there are some obvious balance issues, and maybe some pacing issues, but I'm genuinely having fun with it. Like, I love just trying to get to that next node and like, oh, okay, I just need my board to be bigger, and then if I can just get another fire ability, and when those things hit, it's like I can feel the dopamine surging through my veins. So yeah. I don't think that's what dopamine does, but you know what I mean. It's feeling very good. It's feeling very good. All right, well, let's see. What should we do? Hello, Pocket Pixie. Welcome back. It looks incomplete, but the skeleton is there, pun intended. Yeah, well, it is incomplete, so, you know. It's another new day. Is this in Godot as well? Yeah, this is Godot. Yes, indeed. So, let me think. What do we want to do with the remaining stream time here? Some artifacts, maybe? Increase fire applied, but increase time to trigger. That would be a good one. GG, yeah. Steal ability from the enemy card sounds really good. Yeah, do I have that? Where is that? Oh, here. Yeah, that would have to be an ability on a player card. So I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. It's probably gonna require some work, because if it's a steal, then it needs to remove the ability from the enemy card. But the problem is that that probably should only happen like when the combat starts. So I would need a system of like knowing what the original list of enemy abilities was, and then steal it. And then when the round is over, like let's say that you die, then it needs to reset that state and then steal another ability at the when you start the combat again. What would be easier is just copy an ability from a random enemy card, because then I don't have to do any sort of destructive changes. I can just copy a temporary ability over. But yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, enchantments. Do I have any enchantment ideas? Convert all fire to healing. That would be fun. I kind of want to do, like, let's brainstorm if you guys want to. Let's brainstorm some fire-oriented enchantments, because that's one thing that's missing, is there's no enchantment that, like, makes fire builds better. So let's think. I mean, I'm thinking one thing could be fire damage dealt is converted to shield, or you know, you get some shielding when you deal fire damage or something, or what else could be an interesting mechanic? Something like double the fire damage dealt if this is the only fire thing on the board, or trying to think outside the box here. What could be an interesting fire enchantment? Water douses fire, that is. Fire damage turns into explosion damage, which stuns occasionally. Oh. That wouldn't work as an enchantment. That would have to be more of an artifact. So an enchantment can be placed on a card, which means that it has to be directly related to the card's abilities that it's executing. What about a confused build? Yeah, I think I want to do that at some point. Not for the playtest, but if this was PoE, fire damage now causes shock, yeah. Fire can trigger fear. That's a good one, yeah. It would have to... Oh, well, I could do that maybe. Let me think. Like, having fire, yeah. So, like, when... Add a miss debuff to enemy minions. That's kind of a good one. So when the card applies fire, it adds a miss debuff to enemy minions. How does that sound? Applies all the stacked fire at once. That would have to be an artifact as well. Because again, like, the individual cards don't have control over, like, the fire that they apply. Like, they can apply fire stacks, but in terms of how the fire behaves after that, that's more of like a global thing that would have to be modified with an artifact instead of an enchantment. So the enchantment has to be kind of like narrowly centered around that individual card's execution, whereas these ideas that change how the fire works would have to be more of like a would have to be more of an artifact, which is that those items that you can get that change your run. Fire build is going to look so OP, yeah. Additional fire damage for each stack. Yeah, I could do that. I have something like that for poison already. I'm trying not to make just like abilities that are super similar, like enchantments. Because I have an enchantment that increases poison applied by 1, and if I did one that's like, oh, increase fire applied by 1 or whatever. I kind of want to make it like all unique. I think I like this one. When this card applies fire, add miss debuff to enemy minions. And I have that miss chance debuff, I think. Yeah. So let's just do that. Let's see. Increase tick speed of fire per stack. Yeah, that could work. Again, that would have to be one of the artifacts, I think. But anyway, let's do this. Base enchant. Okay, I think I know how to do this. Fire applies miss debuff. Let's do fire mischance debuff enchant. Let's copy this one. where is this being called? This is being called inside of get all composed abilities. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this. Oh, I think what I'd do like this. Fire applied. Description utils. Oh. Let's do 10% blind, I think. Okay. So now I actually need to make a new ability for this. Scripts data. I have a conditional ability decorator. So fire mischance.cs, I guess. I need a conditional ability. Is this used? Oh, it is. Conditional echo. I might as well just copy this conditional echo here. Fire mischance. We don't want the query count provider. Conditional ability decorator. Oh, I do need the query count provider. I don't need this card type filter. Query count provider dot query options. We don't want this card type filter. Wait a minute. How am I going to do this? I need to know ability about this card. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I need to create a new, let's do this. Let's create a new file, ability list provider .cs. Where's query count provider? I think what I want to do is, let me just copy this. My ability list provider here. This is just going to be a base card ability. Execute, so we're gonna do this. Public list base card ability abilities get set equals that. We don't need this query options here. So the ability, so I'm basically going to say abilities is equal to execution context dot base card dot get all flattened abilities. Is that what I need to do? I think so. Conditional ability decorator. This needs to have a value provider. We don't need this query count provider anymore. New fire. Oh no, I don't want that either. Miss chance. Maybe I don't need that either. Where's that mischance even being applied? Mischance debuff. Oh, miss debuff. Oh, it's in here. Okay. So private read only miss debuff. Miss debuff. So this conditional ability decorator here I almost feel like this isn't generic enough. Conditional ability decorator T. Oh, because it's an ability value provider. I think I should rethink how this conditional ability decorator works. Does this need to be a value provider? I don't know if this needs to be what it is. I feel like I could just make this. I feel like I could just simplify this. This doesn't need to. I don't think this needs to have a value provider inside of it, but maybe I'll want to redo this. To do, let's attempt refactor. So this isn't an I. So this accepts a generic conditional function. I think I can make this a bool here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. New file, arbitrary value provider. Goodness gracious. Turns out we don't know how the game was built despite watching it for months. Yeah. This game was built with love, talent by Firebelly, much all by the kitty. Yeah. Welcome back, Infinity01. Recoil damage when an enemy attacks when they have fire stacks. Yeah, that could work for sure. This could conflict with the insanity debuff idea or possible confusion build. Yeah. Okay. Have fun, Adam, and thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Seems like an awesome game. Great to see how far the project has become. Yeah, thank you, Black Cat. Yeah, I think it's coming along very well. So yeah, so this arbitrary value provider here, what I need to do is I need to supply like, so this is an T. That's okay. Public, let's just do this. Public func T. Oh my gosh, if I could type, that would be great. Private T value, or just do val, I guess. Okay, so val is equal to provider func, get value, return val. It must be non-nullable. Whatever. Okay, anyway, here, read only, arbitrary value provider, bool equals new. Oh. Arbitrary value provider dot provider func is equal to I also need the ability list provider. Ability list provider dot abilities dot of type fire. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually don't know if this is right. Is it right? We'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Hold on a second. Okay, anyway. Ability list dot of type fire dot count is greater than 0. This will be return. Simplify that. Okay, conditional ability decorator, bool, arbitrary value provider inside of there, condition, that's kind of a redundant condition, I think. Why does this not work? Oh, this needs to be bool here. Abilities.add arbitrary value provider. Abilities.add conditional decorator. Is that how this works? Yeah. Cool. There's no need to have a scale for tier here, or unless I need that. I guess I need that. Okay, the mist debuff though. One int magnitude 10 int limit. What limit? We'll just do this. What is our limit? Do I need a limit? I'll just set the limit up to be 1,000. This might be a very powerful enchant, but we'll see. So this have to be a mischance created by fire. Yeah, it's an enchantment that's going to give an ability to the card, which will make the card apply blind to everything if the card applies fire. So that's why there's all this conditional logic here. So mist debuff, arbitrary value provider. Cool. Actually, this conditional ability decorator. Yeah, that should work. I think that will work, believe it or not. Okay, so now the last thing to do here is in the enchant here. Okay, I think we might have done it. So now I need to go to the enchant event state machine. Loot table.add item, new fire mist chance, debuff enchant. Oh, whoops, this is turned way up too. Gotta fix that. All right, let's go ahead and see what that does. And just for the sake of testing, let's add a candle, skeleton, warrior. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see if any of that works. Gonna need to find an enchant here. Oh, I guess there was one very close, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. There's one. Okay, so, oh, where's my candle? Oh, I forgot to enable test player cards. Enable test player cards. Let's also skip menu and tutorial. All right. We're getting there. We'll just go this way, I guess. Cool. So now we can test it. So this has that enchant now. Let's go into this combat and let's just make sure that works. So now if I do this, so as soon as this candle executes, we should be able to see that blind has been applied. Blinded by 0%. Blinded by 0%. Okay, why did it get 0% blind? Base magnitude. Magnitude divided by 100F. That should work. Why did that not work? Oh, I think I need to set the magnitude here as well. Because this is not... Okay, that should work. Let's try it again. There's a enchant right there. Okay, here we go. Put this in here. Boom. So now we'll go into a combat. We'll make sure that works. Blinded by 10%. Nice. It hasn't missed yet, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure the blinded effect works. Let's go this way. Now the other thing is I want to test to make sure that it doesn't work if you don't put it on a fire card. Oh, the chicken missed. Nice. Okay, so let's put that on the skeleton now, and we're going to make sure that that does not apply the blind chance. Yeah, there's no blinding happening. Oh wait, no, that is blinded. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh shoot. I know why it's not working. Wait, do I know why it's not working? Uh-oh, it's not working. I don't know why. Oh, I need to execute. I need to execute the ability list provider. Does any return true if the list is empty? Anyway. Let's try it again. Squid is my favorite card. Yeah, I like the squid a lot too. The squid is very cool for sure. All right, let's go this way. Give the skeleton that. There should be no blind being applied. Looks like I gotta go this way for the. Okay, let's see. Is the skeleton going to apply blind to this guy? Bam. It is blinded again. What in the heck? Okay. Let's just put a breakpoint here. Attach to process. Godot. Attach it there. Okay. Let's continue on. Ability list provider abilities. So if I do ability list provider of type fire, oops, debug console. Enumeration yielded no results. So if I arbitrary value provider func, if I invoke this, I get false. So then the conditional ability decorator oh, it's not actually calling the should execute? Wait a minute. I'm not using this conditional decorator, I guess, correctly. Although I think I am. It's applying the misdebuff if this arbitrary value provider Did I do this right? Arbitrary value provider. What does the random chance provider do? Yeah, it's structured exactly the same. So what is going on here? Is this condition always true? Oh, I died. RIP. It's not even executing the condition? That's a little bit sus. Oh, it's not even considering the decorator. Ah. Oh, that's right. I have this weird, yeah. This is another reason why I need to change this. So this needs to be has bool decorator. That's why it's not working. I've got this weird extra logic in this should executability that's just screwing things up. So another reason why I want to move away from that conditional ability decorator being weird. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that's going to fix it. And we'll have to test it for the skeleton again, or the candle again, I mean, but let's try with the skeleton first. Boom. Okay, no blinded, that's good. I'll wait for the skeleton to execute, and then I'll check it again. No blinded, that's good. Okay, auto resolve. Now let's throw that on the candle. We'll just restart. Let's find a enchant here. There's one. Gotta get through this first though. Cool. All right, so let's put the candle here, grab that. And now we can go into a combat. This one's blinded now, and this one is blinded. Nice. And the cat missed. Let's see if the cat will hit this time. I want to make sure it's not like a... There we go. Cool. All right, I think it's working now. Excellent. All right, so all of that was done with all these changes. Let's change that down to 5. That wasn't actually that complex. There was just a couple of things to figure out there, but add a new fire miss enchant. Cool. Alrighty then. Hello, Shisong. Sorry that you just joined, but I'm going to be ending the stream here now. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being here. Got a lot of good stuff done. Again, if you want to support me, you can wishlist Alchemortis. The playtest will be coming up in just a few weeks, so stay tuned for that. I also have my Udemy courses available for purchase, so if you want to learn how to build games in the Godot engine, those are linked in the description below, so check those out. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support, and I will see you back here Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. All right, have a good weekend, and bye-bye.